If you've ever tried getting your savings under control, chances are you've failed more than once. But the truth is, it's not your fault. Most people don't save because no one ever showed them the right strategies, the ones that actually work in real life. So today, I'm breaking down 6 science-backed methods that help you save $10,000 faster than you ever thought possible. And if you stay until the end, I'll show you the simple shift that helps your money grow on autopilot. Let's get into it. The first method is something researchers call guideline automation. A 2004 study found that people who automate their money save 3.8 times more without needing more discipline or motivation. And here's the best part. You can still buy the things you love: pineapple pizza, oat milk lattes, your little Mr. Magic lamp, Amazon wishlist items, all of it. You just have to do it the right way. Loss aversion is the reason saving feels painful. Losing $100 feels worse than gaining $100 feels good. So every time you manually move money into savings, your brain registers it as a loss. Automation removes that feeling entirely. Once it's set up, saving becomes something you never think about. Here's what this looks like. Let's say you earn $67,000 a year. If you automatically route just 10% of your income into savings, you end the year with nearly $7,000 without lifting a finger. Think of it as a tax your future self charges your current self so you can actually enjoy financial freedom later. Why personal money flow works like this. My paycheck hits my checking account. On the same day, my bank automatically splits it into 2 buckets: a spending account and a savings account. The spending account covers fixed bills and average monthly expenses like groceries, gas, and occasional fun purchases. Because I know my historical spending, I can set realistic limits for things like restaurants, entertainment, or travel. Everything else goes straight into savings at the end of the month. Whatever I didn't use from the spending account gets automatically transferred into savings as well. And from there, I choose whether it goes into my emergency fund, high-yield savings, or my investment accounts. I also track progress using a simple savings goal tracker so I can actually see my progress. And because a lot of you ask for tools like this, I'm giving my version of that tracker away for free. You can grab it through the link below. Now here's the second strategy. Don't try to save $10,000. That's actually the worst way to start. Think of it like eating 10,000 slices of pineapple pizza. Even if you hate pineapple pizza, you know the only way you'd get through that is 1 slice at a time. Saving works the same way. $10,000 in a year breaks down to $833 per month, which still feels like a lot. But broken down further, it's $27.30 a day. And when you see it at that level, you realize how manageable it actually is. For example, cooking at home instead of eating out saves $10 to $15 a day. Bringing your own coffee? Another $5. Canceling subscriptions you don't use, Netflix, Hulu, random apps you forgot about. That's around $30 a month. Taking public transportation instead of Uber once a week? $50. Playing board games with friends instead of going out to drink? Easily $100 a week. But even with all that, there's still a psychological barrier that stops you: present bias. Humans value immediate rewards more than future benefits. So what you do is flip your mindset. Don't think you're saving $7 today. Think you're saving $10,000 at the end of the year. That shift conditions your mind to fight off present bias. Suddenly, $27 a day feels easy when you're focused on the bigger outcome. Third strategy: take back control of your emotional bank. Companies spend billions studying how to influence your impulses. Amazon, Nike, Coca-Cola, they all hire psychologists and behavioral economists to learn how to get you to click buy now. But instead of letting them use your emotions against you, you can use the same psychology to your advantage. A 2019 study found people were 3.3 times more likely to save when they tapped into emotional motivation. Not data, not charts, not fear. Just one simple question: why am I saving? My personal why is my parents. They left everything they knew to move to the United States and worked factory jobs to give their future kids a life they never had. We grew up with coupons, off-brand shoes, hand-me-downs. Also, they could save. So today, I keep photos of them around my home as a reminder that my saving habits aren't just about money. They're about giving them a life where they never have to worry again. Author Simon Sinek calls this the golden circle. Knowing what to do and how to do it matters, but none of it sticks unless you know why you're doing it. Now, let's talk about dopamine, the reason a Mr. Magic lamp on Amazon suddenly becomes irresistible. Most people think dopamine hits after you buy something. In reality, dopamine spikes during anticipation. That's why you lose interest after the purchase arrives. The solution is the not now, but later list. Whenever you want to buy something unnecessary, add it to the list and wait 30 days. You still get the dopamine hit from wanting it, but you remove the consequences of buying it. And here's the wild part. About 92% of items people add to this list lose their appeal within 2 weeks. You save hundreds, even thousands, just by letting the impulse fade. Next, there's the future value formula. Money today is worth more than money tomorrow because you can invest it. If you can turn $100 today into $110 next year by investing, then taking $100 now is better than taking $105 later. But if you can't earn more than 5% on your money, then the $105 next year is actually worth more. Thinking in future value terms makes every spending decision clearer. For example, if you spend $5,000 today on something unnecessary instead of investing it into an S&P 500 index fund with a 10% return, that money could grow to $13,000 in 10 years or over $33,000 in 20 years. So the question becomes, is that $5,000 purchase worth sacrificing $33,000 of your future freedom? And finally, remember this. Savings is not income minus expenses. Savings is income minus ego. Look around. How much of what you've bought was to impress someone else? A nicer TV because a friend upgraded? A new car because your cousin got one? When you care less about comparisons, your desire to spend drops dramatically. And that's the fastest path to increasing your savings. Without making more money, that if you want to know the 8 things financially smart people do immediately after they get paid, and how you can start doing them today, tap the video on your screen next. And if you found value here, make sure you subscribe for more smart financial content. See you in the next one.